contending that we do more has been Mothers Out Front. And particularly in our shift just a few years ago to go all in on San Jose Clean Energy, they have been really critical advocates. And I want to thank Linda and everybody here locally. And the next speaker, Susan Butler-Graham. Thank you, Susan.
Hi, I'm here today in support of the strengthened version of the REACH code proposed by Mayor Liccardo and other city council members. We need climate action, equity, clean air, and a livable planet. Our kids need us to electrify our buildings as much as possible and stop building with gas. And our residents, all of our residents in multifamily buildings, need equal access to EV charging. As an elementary school teacher for 29 years, when I taught about the importance of taking care of the earth, the kids got it. And when I taught them about species that were endangered and about the effects of harmful emissions on our planet, they didn't get why adults would let that happen. As a mother, stepmother, and now as a grandmother, I've done my best to nurture and protect my kids. I've gone to great lengths to ensure their well-being. My stepdaughters and my son are grown now, and I still worry about them. I know I've done my best, and now I have to trust that they can take care of themselves. But in the past 10 years or so, there's been another layer of worry. Every time I started to freak out about climate change, waking up in the middle of the night panicked, I told myself that I was doing my part and that surely the leaders of the world were doing their part. Surely there were teams of people working on fixing these problems. But in the past 2.5 years, it has become obvious that many of our leaders at the federal level are not doing their part. Big oil and coal and gas companies keep on drilling and fracking and building pipelines. Our president pulls our country out of the Paris Climate Accord. My sleepless hours at night get worse. That's why last year, when a friend asked me to join Mothers Out Front, I did, joining a community of mothers and others working for a livable climate for all children. I'm so proud that with the urging of Mothers Out Front South Bay and other advocates, our city adopted San Jose Clean Energy, providing 80% fossil-free electricity and more for all its residents. And that we're working on protecting Coyote Valley to keep our city climate resilient. I'm so proud that my city was named an American Cities Climate Challenge City and is working toward being a sustainable, inclusive city with its Climate Smart program. The strengthened REACH code for electrification of buildings is the next most crucial step toward that sustainable future. We have the technology to construct buildings that are 100% electric. It's proven to be cost effective. We at Mothers Out Front want San Jose to ensure that developers choose to build all electric. That's why we want the City Council to adopt the new strengthened version of the REACH codes proposed by Mayor Liccardo and other council members. We no longer need to build with fossil gas. Gas is dirty and dangerous. People in multifamily buildings and high-rises deserve clean indoor air, lower utility bills, and access to overnight EV parking and charging. Our children and grandchildren deserve sustainable, clean buildings and a livable climate. San Jose could be the climate-smart example for other cities and states to follow. In 2030, when they say it will be too late to slow down the worst of catastrophic climate effects, my son will be 34, my granddaughters will be 13 and 15. What am I going to say to them when they ask me what we did to turn this around before it was too late? I want to be able to say that our city, San Jose, set the example for the rest of our state, our nation, our world, in saving our planet for their future. Our kids will be living and working in these buildings long after we are gone, and they deserve the best REACH code possible for building electrification. San Jose, let's reach for the future.